For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. How's it going, guys? This is Saber594, another TCG match on live with our Charizard EX deck. Charizard EX combined with all the other Charizards for some solid results, I'd say. It's not often you're going to be able to get a deck like this where there's so many cards from the same name. I mean, just one Pokemon basically, all sorts of different variants, and then it works. It kind of reminds me of, I don't think they're upcoming, they're already out, like the One Piece themed decks based around one character. I don't even know, I mean, I don't think it's going to be all Luffy cards and all Yamato cards, but anyway. For my One Piece guys, do check out my Whimsy Players channel. I only have 2 One Piece matches so far, but I am going to be posting more. It's just, the thing is with me trying to attack between this channel, the other channel, other things that I gotta do. And then I do want to finish the Bloodborne walkthrough and the videos that I've already started over there too. But I'm going to be doing more One Piece TCG matches as well. And I guess if people really request it, do deck profiles too. I mean, I've only used one deck so far, and there's not too many cards to make any groundbreaking decks. But anyway, so we're going to start with the Radiant Charizard. And my opponent is going to be playing, well, it looks like this is going to be a mirror match. I mean, it's got that Charmander there, so Charizard EX more than likely. It's got that Arceus 2, so it's going to be Charizard with Arceus, it would seem. Fine by me. We're still going to kick your ass, dude. I think it's a dude. Is it a chick or a dude? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So get my Charmanders down, and we're going to go for that Nest Ball as well. Let me get the Charizard V, since I got the Charizard VSTAR in hand. And, yeah, I'm gonna keep it cool for now, past the turn. Luminion V is a Pokemon we're probably going to have to play down next turn to get a different supporter than Miriam, but I guess in a different deck it wouldn't be that big of a problem, but in this deck, because we do want a lot of space for all different Pokemon, variety of the Charizard attackers, and then you want to have Charizard EXs, and then you want to have at least the one Charizard from Pokemon Go, you want to get that card out too. So that's 2 cards there. You know, if you have something like Manaphy down, which I suppose I don't have in this case, but, you know, the space, the bench space gets burned. And Luminion, once you play it under, you get a supporter, that's great, but it's kind of dead weight over there, and it's a risk factor your opponent going to pick on it. Okay, so we see the Iono, but it's still, I can't use that and give him a bunch of free cards, so we're going to have to go for that Luminion at the end of the day. And get, well, I guess I'm going to have to get the research. I'm going to discard an Iono and a Miriam, but doing that as opposed to just doing something like Shauna, I could have done that, but you know what? If the Radiant Charizard is active, it doesn't seem like I'm going to sacrifice any Charmanders for nothing. So I guess we're going to play this game without a Miriam, no recovery, so get by with the stuff I got. So discard the Fire Energy, get another Trekking Shoes with the Trekking Shoes, play that too. Get the Charizard, perfect, perfect. So I can get my Charizard EX out. We're going to get a bunch of energies, and I think the Charizard, the Radiant Charizard, is going to have to remain stuck there, unfortunately. It's kind of stupid to put 3 energies on it, and I still wouldn't be able to attack anyway. So we're going to power up everybody else, and evolve into the Charmeleon, and that's going to do it, I think. Wait until next turn. I guess I gotta wait until I see the switch or he kills the Charizard. Now, he did get his own Charizard EX before me. I should have mentioned that. It's right over there, and it's Golden Glory. I've heard this card, you know, this golden as crystal version isn't the coolest one. I mean, when they do too much shit like that, yeah, it sort of ruins the card. For me, the simple cards, you know, from the EX era, the Diamond and Pearl era, they're always going to be the best. I like the full arts we started getting, you know, in Gen 5, Gen 6, you know, from there, you know, there's full art Pokemon cards that look great, and I really dig those. And full art supporter cards that look great. But when they do this sort of extra shit, all fancy, all this shit, all the rainbow shit, all the golden shit, and it becomes a bit redundant. But anyway, so Arceus comes in, kills the Charizard, and he gets his free big attack, free bunch of energies on his guys. It's a bit too sad, a bit unfortunate, but I will be able to retaliate with my V-Star attack here. We're going to get a 1-hit KO on the Arceus. I mean, it did its job at the end of the day. He got that energy acceleration attack. He got a kill too. He didn't use his V-Star power, which I guess it's a good thing for me. That dude went out without using that. And I think by the time he gets another one out, if he can, it's going to be too late. I guess it's going to be too late in the game. I don't know. I mean, anytime you get that ability off, it matters. But I think he won't be able to just make any meaningful use out of it by the time he gets that shit. If he even does it, I don't think it's going to matter. I got my big guy set up, getting it another Charmander down. And I could use the Ultra Ball, but instead what we're going to do is we're just going to go for that copycat. Only 5 cards, but you know, I thinned out my hand quite a bit. I got a lot of stuff down, and we get an Ultra Ball again. We get a Energy Surge. Let me get the Fire Energy here. And let's see. I think I'm going to go for it. Ultra Ball, let's discard the Trekking Shoes and the Eon. No, I'm not going to need those right now. I mean, they can be used later for disruption, but I'm not going to be drawing a lot of cards myself. At this point, we just want to set up and have everything we need. We don't need to draw that many cards, rely on our top decks and shit too much. So with another Charizard down, I mean, I'm powering up all of my guys. Gonna put in another energy on the Charizard VSTAR. Is gonna put in a lot of work here, getting that 130 on this guy. It might not seem like much, but it's 2-hit KO range at this point with only 200 HP. This guy, even if he gets an attack off and kills the Charizard VSTAR, then my X comes in, goes for the kill, and at this point, I mean, I'm gonna outpace him. He goes for that research. He couldn't really do much on the previous turn. He evolved into the guy, I think, or it was already out, my mistake, but he couldn't make an attack, and that's huge. It goes for 270, just 10 short of a knockout. That's terrible for him. So I mean, I can just attack and get the kill, or I can just retreat and just make his life even harder. So you have to pull if you want to collect on the prizes. I'm good in terms of energies myself. I've got 2 guys powered up, so I don't really gotta worry about the energy discard. So I go for the manual retreat. I don't even play my stadiums. You guys may have noticed I decided to keep that, the Magma Basin, as opposed to discarding it. But in the end, I'm not going to use him because he's going to benefit more from them than me. So we're really obliterating this guy. A bit of a one-sided match. I mean, he put in some damage. He did get a prize with the Arceus, but it's basically my game, I'd say. Just make a few attacks, and he's gonna be out. He's grabbing the escape rope with the Mew. I mean, if you use that, I just promote the other Charizard. He plays that Mega Lusa Stadium, whatever the hell it is. He gets the heads, gets the Pidgeot. Looks like he was running Pidgeot EX with Arceus too. That's fine. I mean, but he couldn't even evolve into it. I mean, he got 8 cards in hand. Just what the fuck do you got anyway? Yeah, his deck had a poor display. I don't know his deck list, of course. I don't know what he's running, but I've seen a lot of, Pidgeot, Charizard, Arceus decks around. I mean, it's only been, what? Technically 2 days since they let us get the shit early now in TCG Live. And I played a bunch of matches. It's not the first Charizard mirror I've played. And, these partners are common with it. But his deck just isn't responding well. I mean, I get the kill on the Mew. Not really something valuable. I would have liked to kill something else, but it doesn't matter because I'm down on 1 prize. I didn't even use my boss's orders yet. So I'm in a position now where I got a big advantage. He scooped anyway. So yeah, it's just, I don't know what he had in hand. So GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What